Hello guys, this is our first video and hope it'll be useful for everyone. As everyone wrote me, many of them had doubts of what are the documents needed for application that are in Germany. Do we want to write IELTS or TOEFL or GRE needed, or what level of German language do we need for each university? So here it goes. Yeah, here is the list of documents which you need to be ready before your application process. And these are also the documents which you need to have a photocopy and send it to each and every university which you apply. Statement of purpose or letter of motivation is the main document. Here you need to make sure that you will not write it more than a page, and it should answer all the questions like what are you doing now, like maybe mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, and why do you want to take this course and what impressed you to take that course, and why the university which you're applying, maybe it would be the top university in Germany or top university in the world. You need to write the so and so reasons, and the main question is why Germany. For mechanical people, there is a hint that you can also write like it's famous for automotives and it's the best for mechanical throughout the world or so and so. Then comes the LOR, which you need to take it through your lecturers or professors from the university or college which you studied. So it's recommended to take a LOR from a professor who has taught you the subjects through which you are applying for, like metallurgy. If you're applying for metallurgy and take a LOR through a professor who has given you a lecture for metallurgy. And usually universities ask for two LORs and very few ask for three LORs. The main thing you need to note is like some of the universities have their own format for LOR. So you need to go through the university website and download the format, and you need to get the LOR filled from your lecture through the same format. Yeah, most of you would have already prepared a curriculum vitae for your application for job or so also. So I recommend you to have a CV in the format of German, so which you get it online, and usually the CV shouldn't be more than 2 pages. And make sure each and every statement is short, not like some lengthy statements which you explain what your project was or what your work experience was. Make sure it would be in short of 3 lines or 4 lines maximum. The next document to be taken is transcripts from your university where you studied, but make sure you never open the seal of the transcripts. If the seal is opened and you send the same transcript to the university and it would not be valid, neither to tell you, and you'll be rejected. Yeah, here comes the main question or major question everyone has a doubt of, and many of them have written us through messages or something like, should we write IELTS or TOEFL? What we prefer or recommend is to write IELTS because it's accepted throughout Germany through all the universities. But you can also write TOEFL, like you wanted to apply for US and you have already written TOEFL, so you can also send the TOEFL scores. Usually the cutoff for IELTS is 6.5 points and TOEFL is 90 if I'm not wrong. For RWTH, we had that cutoff, and you can book TOEFL through idp.org or British Council, and IDP is better for what I feel. After IELTS and TOEFL, this was the second question what everyone asked. Like, should we write GRE and what's the score? What's a preferable score? So GRE is asked by very few German universities. I don't know any university which had asked GRE when I applied for the universities or we applied for the universities. But if you write GRE, and it would be better to have a score of 300, or if you are sending a GRE score to the university, have a score of minimum of 300 so it would look good to apply. Yeah, German language certificates. Usually everyone does it through Goethe and so and so, but many of the universities don't ask for German language. You can come with no knowledge of German and start your studies, but you need to do your German courses here through the university and which are taught for free. But what I prefer is like learn something of German so it will be easy for you to come here and the initial few days in your supermarket or everywhere. And few universities ask until B1 or A2. So it's better to have the certificates before you apply for the university, or to have a level like A2 or something, register to B1 before application and send a letter like, okay, I'm doing B1 and I'll complete it before I come to the university if you give me an exception. So you can write it through a mail or also in your cover letter or SOP. So that will do good. And lastly, are all the copies of your 10th, 12th engineering marks cards, all your certificates, maybe like CAT, CATIA, PROE, or whatever you have done, your certificates from the company where you worked in, or your best outgoing award or something, your awards, anything. If you have done any presentation or paper, or you have any patent, so everything does, but make sure you get it attested from a notary or a German consulate. German consulate is for free, but you need to take an appointment to get the attestation, and it takes a week or sometimes a month. So it's better to also take it through a notary, but you need to pay. So it's your choice to choose a German consulate or notary. So hope we covered all the major documents which you need to be ready with for your application. And yeah, all the best, guys. See you soon in Germany. Start applying.